fly yet today, Kevin?
Nope. This airplane hasn't been up at all.
So you've never flown before today? Today's
Oh, make
first
sure the,
time.
let me, here, never mind, I got it.
What?
I'm getting the other GoPro going, do the Wi-Fi thing.
Oh, I'm turning off my phone. Why? 'Cause I don't want any interruptions.
Test, 1, 2, test. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah, you guys can hear me, I'm sure. I don't know if you want to, but...
Yeah, I can hear you well.
Sterling, see my microphone?
Yeah.
It's got to be right against your lips, so put this on top of your head. And then go ahead and hold it so it's right against your lip.
Yeah, it's right there. Thank you.
This one dead?
Advise on initial contact, your information Kilo.
That's gone.
Contact information Kilo, 2348 Zulu. Wind 210 at 6, visibility 10. Scattered 4,400, temperature 112.3, altimeter 2996. Visual approaching use, landing and departing, runway is 19er.
Yeah, it's probably the last time you hear me ask about him, because I don't want to worry about him.
Good plan.
Concord Ground Cherokee 1109, actually Sterling with Kilo.
Cherokee 1109 X-ray Concord Ground, runway 19er left, taxi via Alpha, join off at the base of the tower. Cross runway 32 left, 32 right.
Okay, main ramp to Alpha, base of the tower, cross 32 left approach, 32 right to 19 left for 09 X-ray.
Left the parking brake on?
I didn't set it.
Oh.
And one last, Sam, did you turn that one on?
Yep, I did over the phone.
Just now? Okay. Thank you.
Sure.
Okay, so put your left hand up here.
Yep.
Put your right hand on the throttle.
On the throttle.
Put your feet on the pedals.
I
Try
got
to keep it right down the center of the line. We're going to make slow, small control movements with our feet. The reason I got your hand up there is you're going to try to drive if it's not up there.
Yeah.
Put it more in front of your face. Kind of help you to think about your hand not being there.
Yeah, it makes sense. Good tip, because otherwise I probably would have tried with my hand.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I've done this once or twice.
A few times, I think.
Yeah.
Concord Ground, Baron 831 Foxtrot, clear 19er left, taxi east ramp.
Cherokee 09 X-ray pass beyond the Baron. Baron 831 Foxtrot, taxi via Juliet to East ramp.
Going.
Via Juliet, 31 Fox.
Pass line the bearing for 09 X-ray. Even though we had the right of way.
Kind of blew through it.
Yeah, he just kept going.
Stop right here.
Nope, keep going. Keep going. We just had to wait for him. We had taxi clearance, she let him go in front of us. He's burning 2 engines, you know, we're only burning 1, so I understand that.
He didn't really make it much of an option either.
Yeah, well, he wasn't going to either.
Nice.
If I decided to be a prick, I would have put the power to it. Got there before he did and made him stop, but, you know.
Not having one of those days.
So there you go, Sterling, that's a good job of controlling the airplane. You see it's not all that difficult.
No, thank you.
That way.
Oh, here we go.
By Alpha. We're going to right down there where that airplane is. This is the approach end, so you see the 32 left approach sign?
Yeah.
If it's red like that, we're not supposed to cross it unless we have a clearance, so that's why she cleared us to cross.
Good.
So even though you're not going to be a pilot, you want to be an air traffic controller guy, you might as well get an idea what's going on now.
Yep.
And then we're coming up to the other side, so we have dual lines, hold short lines on both sides.
I see them.
So see the lines up here, if they're dashed, if they're broken up, you dash across. If they're solid on the other side, then you have to hold unless you have a clearance.
Yeah.
So we're going to dash across these. We're actually cleared to cross 3 to right, but I just want you to see when we get up here that you can see the solid bars on this side dashed on the other side. Easy on the brakes.
Yeah.
Don't have to use the brakes, use your balls, your feet, and the idea is actually drop your balls down on the bottom of the pedal.
Oh, okay.
And then when you have to use your brakes, you can pick your feet up, put your toes on the top of the brakes. Yep, straight on.
Yeah, I've kind of had my heels up. And we're going to park
Once we get over here, I'll take care of it.
Okay.
Is this your first official flight?
I've never taken off before. I've flown, but only in midair before.
Okay, and I've got the airplane. At any point during this afternoon, I say I have the airplane. Sterling, you'll say, Kevin, you have the airplane? I'll say, Sterling, I have the airplane. And then when we give it back, it'll be just the opposite. I'll give it back to you, and I'll say, Sterling, you have the airplane. You'll say, Kevin, I have the airplane. I'll say, Sterling, you're flying.
Oh, look, it's your favorite guy over next to...
Oh my God, you're right.
Absolutely. I had noticed that we're sitting here with the beacon running, too, or the probes on, too.
$755 Echo, holding 19er left for downwind departure.
Cherokee 875 Echo Concord Tower, hold short, runway 19er left.
Short 19er left, Cherokee 55 Echo.
She's still flying with him after he broke her.
Concord Tower, Cherokee 1109 X-ray in sequence, 19 left for a right crosswind departure.
Cherokee 110 X-ray Concord Tower, hold short, runway 19er left, number 2.
Holding short number 2, we've got the landing traffic inside.
Sam, you mind holding on to the... Sure. Thank you.
Put them on.
Unless, yeah, you were taking off into the sun, so...
Oh, okay, thank you. Never mind.
Can't believe we're holding up for a helicopter.
But you don't want to give Hanrahan a little room?
I'm going to be on him like white on right. Man, we keep having Robinsons flying around here. We're going to start getting noise complaints again.
I bet.
Cherokee 59er Echo, runway 19er left, line up and wait.
We're lined up, Cherokee 8755 Echo.
Is that through ESA?
I don't know who's flying it.
Ah, I saw them over on their ramp the other day.
I know they got one. I just didn't know they were busy flying, but yeah, it's one of those bad things.
Is that Robinson right there?
Yeah.
Noisy.
Cherokee 55 Echo, left downwind departure, approved, runway 19er left, clear for takeoff.
For takeoff, 19er left, Cherokee 55 Echo.
Cherokee 09er X-ray, runway 19er left, line up and wait.
Line up and wait to 19 left, 09 X-ray. Oh, and the other thing over here, tell me if it gets quieter all of a sudden. Did it get quieter?
Slightly, yeah.
Yeah, okay, good. So, this is the center line, Sterling.
Okay.
I'm going to keep it on the center line. You're going to actually fly the airplane.
Cherokee 09er X-ray, traffic upwinds of Cherokee departing to the northeast, runway 19er left, clear for takeoff, right turn approved.
Right turn approved, clear for takeoff, 19 right, 09 X-ray has the departing traffic in sight. So now you can put this hand never flies, this hand's stupid.
Got it.
And this is the hand that we're going to fly with. I'll keep it on center line, keep your feet off the brakes.
Yeah, they're clear.
We're good to go. Full transition to power should take about 2 seconds, and we're looking for 65, so we're going to make sure that the airspeed's moving, and then at 65 we're going to just ease back on the yoke, and lift the nose about 4 or 5 inches, and just leave it there. The airplane will fly off on its own.
Alright.
We got, big legs in the back there, so the airplane's a little more heavy. Alright, so let's go.
And full?
All the way.
Alright, here we go. Alright, full throttle.
That wasn't exactly 2 seconds, but okay.
Oh, you said to keep it there for 2 seconds?
I'll just move it up then 2 seconds. Keep the nose down. Get that hand off the yoke. Your right hand doesn't do shit. It's a stupid hand. Once it's up there, you can put it right down there because it's not going to change. Your airspeed's alive. Looking for 65.
65?
Pull back.
Pull back.
A little more. Hold it right there.
Alright.
Don't do nothing. Okay, you're flying the airplane. That was your takeoff.
Thank you.
Now your steep ankle, you're a little too steep, so push it over just a little bit.
Right there, good?
You're going to notice that it's small control movements, and then down here, this hand could come down here and use this trim wheel. And if you're pulling back on the yoke, you grab the trim wheel and ease it back, and then it'll release some of that pressure.
Okay.
Okay?
So trim's good right now?
Yeah, not bad.
Good, good.
Actually, you're the one flying the airplane, so you tell me if the trim's good or not.
I feel good. Is the rate of ascent?
Yeah, we should be at 90, so we're climbing right at 90, not
Yes.
bad. And, you know, if we didn't have the fat guy in the back there, most people call him the thin man, but he's in the back of the airplane, it's more on the fat side, so. But as we're 700 feet, we're going to start a right-hand turn. Anytime we make a turn, we're going to use our feet first. So put your feet on the pedals.
All right.
And just ease a little rudder in, and then make your turn. It'll help it to come around the corner. And we're going to go up to 2,000 feet as we come around the corner here. We'll just continue to climb at 90. Go right over there towards that cloud over there. So back to the right or left a little bit. There we go. And just continue your climb.
All right.
And frequency change for 09 X-ray.
Cherokee 09 X-ray, frequency change for a good day.
Thanks, and we'll see you in a bit. Good afternoon, Travis Approach, Cherokee 1109 X-ray via power request.
Cherokee 1109 X-ray, Travis Approach, speed Travis altimeter 2983 request.
2983 the meter, we're just off of Concord for the Bay tour. We'd like to get flight following advisories.
Number 09 X-ray, roger, stand by for squawk.
Stand by for 09 X-ray.
And you said we're aiming for 2,000 feet again?
Yep, going on to 2,000 feet.
Yeah, we picked the perfect time to fly.
Yeah, we'll see how the Golden Gate looks at sunset.
All right.
So I was kind of sort of hoping she'd get here, but okay.
Yeah.
Sam's not quite as good looking as your fiance, but he can take more pictures, so that's all.
Good cameraman.
I try.
There you go. The vertical speed,
Don't worry about it.
Okay, alright. It's funny, the last time I flew here, I flew out of Rio Vista and we did the same thing, went to Mount Diablo and then to the Golden Gate.
Okay, so now just ease the nose over. A little bit lower. Now, once again, as we start to build this up, you're going to start pushing, so you can take this and remove the forces.
And you're moving it forward?
Yep, push it forward. So if you're pushing forward...
09 X-ray, squawk 4210.
4210 for 09 X-ray.
In flight 242, contact NorCal approach 125.25.
Now, you're the power command, so keep it at 2,000 feet, push it over, make it go over, and don't let it do its thing.
Yeah.
So you're going to have to fight a little bit while you work on the trim.
Yeah, I noticed they relieved a lot of the pressure when I was giving it. So.
Yep, keep going. As we build...
09 X-ray, radar contact 5 miles west of Buchanan Field, 2,100.
As reported for 09 X-ray. So as we build up more speed, Bernoulli's principle says we build more lift.
Yeah.
So it's a constant battle as you're trimming the airplane over to get it leveled out. So as we continue, see we're pushing over and we still get more of a lift.
Yeah.
So we have to keep trimming, or we can do a couple other things here. We'll take a little bit of power out. That'll help us to get down. But we need to go down to 2,000 feet. There we go, just one more push. Pretty cool day for a flight. Check out the clouds.
I like that color of them. That huge cumulus way out there.
That would be a building thunderstorm.
Yeah.
It is. Not just cumulus, it's a thunderstorm. It just hasn't blown out yet.
Yeah.
Huh. The problem is in the wintertime it's so cold that they can't climb really high. In Florida, they'll go over 50,000 feet.
Wow.
Looks like we're going to have shafts of rain right around the VOR too at Sausalito. Nice. There's a shot for you, Sam. Check that out.
That is really
wow,
cool.
that's, yeah.
Okay, so there's your 2,000 feet. Now the problem is when you start pulling the nose up, the whole 2,000 feet, we're going to lose a little bit of airspeed, so you have to retrim the airplane just a little bit, but you're just going to work it back and forth, small little increments.
Okay.
Now remember, the idea here is we're playing small ball. If we make a big control movement, we'll have a big deviation.
Yeah.
If we make a small one, we'll have a small one. Now my preference is to have lots of small ones instead of a couple really big ones and then the crash that comes behind it.
Yeah, no, I didn't bring my parachute, so.
You gotta get over Kevin anyway.
I know.
And I'm not planning on opening the door anytime soon. So now once we cross 80 on the outside, we're going to actually turn and head towards the north tower of the Golden Gate Bridge.
Alright. A lot of fun.
Hell with me.
Yeah. Told you, it's been 5 years, I forgot how cool it was.
Well, you know, the bad part is everybody makes it a whole lot harder than it has to be.
Yeah.
If you have a good instructor who can teach you and make it, you know, calm, cool, and relaxed, it's always fun. But when you get people who don't know what they're doing or get a little upset in the process, it's not any fun.
Yeah.
And even every once in a while, I'll get upset. It's just, you know, you expect your students to do something and you think they're at a level and then they don't do it, and they're kind of like, ah.
Yeah, I can understand that.
You have to get back on the ground and apologize for being an ass.
Everybody's human.
Flight instructors are not allowed to be human. Sam, you should know that. We are super gods.
Why do you think I want to be one?
The Pursuit and Sun Gods, brought to you by, hey! Okay, so now just start a little left turn. See Angel Island out there?
I do see it.
We want to be on the right side of Angel Island. A little bit too much rudder, but that's okay.
Sorry.
And when we start a turn, we're going to have to add a little bit of back pressure. Not a lot, just a little bit.
Alright, that feel about good right there?
Got a little bit of VSI going there, so remember this thing shows a trend and then it lies, so don't pay attention to this too much.
I see.
Altitude and airspeed are always going to show your climbs first. Airspeed's going to be the first one to change. Climbs and or descents. I think we're going to get a couple of real more cool cloud shots here if we work it a little low. Now roll wings level. Just nice smooth inputs. There you go.
Alright.
Don't spill Sam's wine in the back.
As long as I'm not the whiner.
Well, if you are, we didn't bring any cheese, so, you know. I have cheese to go with the wine. And if you can look down there and see the freeway, you'll see that people down there sitting in traffic and going real slow, and we're just kind of cruising over top at 115 knots.
Yeah, I did see them earlier.
Just taking our sweet little time around here.
My house is on the far side of that second ridge to the left.
Ah, I see. Oh, look at that shot of the clouds again.
Oh, yeah.
And the little puppies up above us.
November 09er X-ray, contact NorCal Bridge 120.9er.
20.9 for 09 X-ray, thanks, you bet.
There are just some photos you just can't get. It's just some photos you cannot get on the ground.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, don't make a big correction, just a small little climb. There you go. Good afternoon, NorCal, Cherokee 1109 X-ray, checking in 2000 for the Bay Tour.
San Francisco, Pascal, Diversion 20, Fox 39, speak on the San Francisco 9, 3000.
United 444, clear direct Linden, contact departure 124.32.
Direct Linden, 124.32.
Virgin 20, Foxtrot Heavy, NorCal departure, radar contact, climb maintain 4000.
4000, Virgin 20, Foxtrot.
Cherokee 1109er X-ray, NorCal approach, Oakland altimeter 2988, resume on navigation, appropriate VFR altitudes on your tour, west of the Bay Bridge.
88 Romeo on nav, and we'll say north of the Bay Bridge.
Virgin 20 Foxtrot Heavy, climb and maintain 6000.
6000, Virgin 20 Foxtrot.
Now you're kind of fighting things here. You notice we're kind of rocking back and forth?
Yeah.
Freeze the wheel. And use your feet to make little heading changes.
Alright, let's see.
Now see, you got a whole lot of down trim in there. If you let go of the yoke, just like a... Yeah, the nose is going down?
Yeah, yeah.
So you need to pull it back up, take and put that trim, so that when you let go of the yoke, it doesn't do anything. So now let go and see what you got. A little bit down.
Slightly.
So that's what you're doing. You're going to be just... We teach you to do the ring, where you take a ring around it, and pull it back, make a ring, and see what you get for your trim. Because once you learn how to fly the airplane in trim, flying becomes easy.
Yeah, it kind of does it itself.
Virgin 20 Foxtrot Heavy, turn right heading 340, vector Sacramento, climb and maintain 10,000.
Right heading 340 and 10,000, Virgin 20 Foxtrot.
Now we're a little high, so put the nose down just a little bit, make a small little descent. No big deal.
Okay, United 415, turn 1100 for 10,000. United 415, NorCal departure radar contact, climb and maintain 15,000. 5,000, United 415.
Right here off the end of this little spit of land at Richmond, there's a little lighthouse out there that used to be a lighthouse for traveling back and forth, and it's got a hotel on it now. You can go out there and spend a couple days if you like and have some fun, but they won't let you take a shower until you've been there the second day.
Center 127.8, see ya.
A shower.
27.8, 8 Lima Bravo.
Oh, cool. Ship coming in under the Golden Gate, so we should get there about the time the ship comes under the Golden Gate.
Oh, you're right.
So come back to the right-hand side of Angel Island a little more.
That's 560 direct out of 1,2,000.
Climbing, look at your nose.
Contact, climb restricted.
Out there. Not in here, but out there.
Yeah,
You pay attention to that red nose in the horizon. They'll always be the quickest way to tell what's going on.
Direct Sacramento.
Direct Sacramento, Virgin 20 Foxtrot.
Virgin 20 Foxtrot Heavy, climb and maintain 15,000.
5,000, Virgin 20 Foxtrot.
Brilliant. Look at that 747 come up on the clouds. Sam.
Oh,
You
you're
get that?
right. Look at that.
Right here in the turn. Can you see him? He's just going to come up on the Thunderhead right here. Probably be a good shot if you can get him in the vicinity of the Thunderhead.
Yeah, you need a good lens for that. Oh, I got it. Oh, real?
Back to the right a little more.
Alright.
Small little turns. There you go.
I think I just got it. Good.
Nice. So that's Angel Island. There's Alcatraz, Sausalito, and Marin.
Federal Cal Jennifer 8, we're going to descend to 3,000 for the cloud cover.
Jennifer 8, Roger, thanks for participating in your expression.
That's it, no way.
Good afternoon, NorCal United 314 at a 1.7 for 10,000.
Version 20 Foxtrot Heavy, turn right heading 06.
Yeah, he's going to the Sausalito VOR, which is right there in the hill.
I see.
Okay, so now we're on the tour, so I've got the airplane for a minute.
Hi, Kevin, is it
11 o'clock, 6 miles north.
I've got the airplane. Good job, sir.
747 climbing out of 8,000.
8,000 inside, Southwest 7, excuse me, 569.
United 314, NorCal departure radar contact, climb and maintain 15,000.
Alright, we're climbing to 15,000, United 315.
7415, clear direct Linden, contact departure 124.32. Direct Linden, 2432, United 450.
Quick, get it.
I got it.
Okay.
Oh, I was hoping that my girlfriend could come or Beyonce so that you could make the pin float. Well, like I said, just do it again. Yeah, I know.
NorCal Rising 469, it's 13,700, 190.
Rising 469, NorCal approach, Roger, thanks.
So this would have been an awesome flight for her. Check out the sunset coming down through the clouds.
Oh, beautiful, yeah. Well, I got a lot of photos, so she'll be able to see something. Good, good.
So during World War II,
Yeah.
we were pretty much sure the Japanese were going to come straight in and kick our ass. So they built 4 16-inch gun emplacements on this hill, and there was 2 on the south hill. Well, they've destroyed the ones on the south hill.
Yeah.
But the 4 here are still in place, so we're going to go over, we'll drop down the other side.
All right.
I'm going to show you the light tower that's on the North Brain Headlands.
I've seen that, and I've seen the old battery placements.
But have you seen it from the air? And the suspension bridge that goes to the lighthouse
20 Foxtrot Heavy, clear to direct
is
Sacramento.
pretty amazing process
1.32.
because the suspension bridge, they spent like $3 million to rebuild it. Oh, it's a car carrier.
Southwest 569, climb and maintain 15,000.
15,000, Southwest 569.
United 314, clear direct to Linden, contact departure 124.32.
Direct Linden 2432, United 315, or 314.
Bridge Med 6, traffic 11 o'clock, mile and a half, southeast bound, Cherokee 1,600.
Reach Med 6, we're looking to enjoy it this time.
Cherokee 09 X-ray, traffic up to your right southbound, a mile, southeast bound, helicopter 2,200.
Sure, an X-ray, we've got the traffic in sight. Should be a factor if he stays at altitude.
Roger.
Yeah, see him.
Reach Med 6, recommend maintaining 2,000 for the traffic they have in sight.
Roger that, Reach Med 6, we have traffic inside now, we're maintaining 2,000. South 516, 1,500, climbing 15,000 restricted.
Horizon Air 469, clear direct Los Angeles.
Direct LA, Horizon Air 469.
Horizon Air 469, contact Oakland Center 119.75, yeah.
1975, today 469.
Southwest 516, northbound departure, radar contact. Measure your altitude, maintain 4,000 for now, unrestricted.
4,000, no restrictions, Southwest 516.
That's the same road I drive out when I go to that area.
Southwest 516, climb and maintain fault level 190.
So most people can get to the high ones, they can't get to the low ones down here?
Yeah.
Because the low ones are on the Peninsula Road and they just won't drive down here?
Yeah.
But,
416, clear direct Red Bluff.
come around the corner down here, you'll be able to look right into them. You'll notice multiple other gun emplacements, which were the 5-inch and 8-inch guns they put in prior to getting the 16-inch gun emplacements put in. Because they really truly thought that we were going to get attacked. So right down here are some more gun emplacements that were put in with the building. This was the targeting area on that big white dot right there.
Oh.
You can see down here some more of the places that they were going to store the ammunition. So notice they're all facing away from the coast, so they couldn't be hit by targeting.
Okay, thank you. 05077. Reach Med 6, contact the San Francisco Tower 120.5. See ya.
Switching medevac. Here are some more of the gun replacements. This is where the 5 and 8-inch guns were. And then after the war, they were actually doing practice targeting shooting out here. But then right here in the back corner, you can see the two 16-inch gun emplacements right here off the wing. And those are covered by 8 foot of concrete.
Unrestricted to 6,000, Skywards 4593.
And then here's the little suspension bridge going out to the lighthouse. See it?
United 416, Clement.
Like a little,
I do. It's all white.
Little miniature version of the Golden Gate. Because it is a suspension bridge just like the Golden Gate.
Yeah, I've been out there.
I've never been there.
Years ago.
That's the scene in Forrest Gump right there.
Please turn
They filmed right there.
030, enable direct Sacramento.
030, enable direct Sacramento, Skywards 4593.
Southwest 516, Clement, maintain 10,000.
Then coming around the corner, you can see that used to be the Commandant's house right there, the compound.
Very nice.
15,000.
Coming around the corner, you can look right straight into the two high gun emplacements.
I see them.
They were able to lob shells 32 miles
God, that's impressive.
with the 16-inch guns, and from there they would have been able to go 40 because of the elevation, but they never put the guns in. The guns were never installed.
United 250, out for space.
Now, you've been on a thing called Soaring Over California, right?
Yeah.
And the opening scene?
The Golden Gate Bridge.
So, here is Kevin's version of the opening scene of Soaring Over California.
For two Disney guys, it should be pretty good.
3. Kevin's been there too.
Yeah.
There's the emplacement where they were going to have the storage for all the bombs and stuff on that side.
That's the place I've been.
Then you come right across.
2585 United 460.
And the opening scene right here is right here.
Yeah, you're right. Minus the car boat.
Woohoo! Turbulence.
And who else checked in?
Alaska 338, 9400 from 7,000, Bravo.
Alaska 338, send NorCal approach. Roger. Proceed direct to Oakland, descend and maintain 6,000, altimeter 2988.
Oakland 6,000, 2988, Alaska 338.
Big ship. I always think it's crazy how that San Francisco's houses are all basically just exact same copy of the previous one.
Southwest 516, resume normal speed, contact Oakland Center 125.85, see ya.
There you go. There's your cargo container ship going underneath. All 4 cars.
593, clear direct Sacramento.
2013s.
Direct Sacramento, Scouts 4593.
I didn't know that was cars.
Departure 124.32.
Size of the kind of the ship.
2432, Scouts 4593.
Alaska 338, expect the ILS runway.
So we're going to make one more turn here. There were some more 8-inch gun emplacements that were put on this side, this little flat hill right here.
Okay.
There you can see that, and then we'll make a little drop down over Crissy Field, fly along Crissy Field, circle Alcatraz. Gotta stay outside of a mile for Alcatraz, but there's your shot of the Golden Gate.
That's perfect timing with that cargo ship.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you know, that's how I plan things out.
Yeah.
I love it when a plan comes together. This is the Presidio.
Yeah.
Chrissy Field, where the water is actually used to be where the airport was in San Francisco.
2000, climbing 2,500.
This is where you were during the Blue Angels.
Number 854
I was down there a little bit, but then here's the Hall of Arts or something like that from the International Exposition of 2000 or 1916.
500 climbing 10,000.
And you can see Coit Tower up on the hill over there.
Contact, climb and maintain 15,000.
Climb maintain 15,000, Gus 4588.
Look at the birds. Watch it.
38, maintain 5,000.
5,000, Alaska 338.
A little late in the afternoon for bikinis. But this is the field where everybody is. There's the old Port Mason. The original Port Mason's under the bridge.
Yeah.
There's the Marine Pier, Ghirardelli Chocolate. You'll notice the Ghirardelli Chocolate's got the red and green on their sign for the holidays.
Yeah.
It's not something you can see all the time.
And the little Christmas tree, it looks like.
Yeah. So we're getting all that holiday stuff going on. And then here's an interesting thing that most people don't know is
48 NorCal.
a little thing called Alcatraz has gone solar.
We just wanted to make sure the call sign was Jenna. If somebody had told us it was China, we just wanted to make sure it was Jenna. Roger, thank you.
You can hear him laughing in the background.
So if you look on top of the main prison now, they have solar cells up there.
There's a lot.
Alaska 338 flight heading
Because the only time they have tours is during the daytime.
Yeah.
So by putting in solar cells, they've been able to change and save a lot of power. When we come around the north end up here, you'll see two great big huge round tanks. And they used to use those for diesel, and they were going through those like once a month in both those big tanks.
Wow.
Direct bogey and 24
for the generators.
4588.
Yeah, I took a tour once and it was all under construction there. Probably removing them.
So see the two big white tanks right there?
Ah, I see those, yeah.
That was the diesel tanks.
Wow.
Yeah, those are big guys.
And that's where they did a lot of the filming, the real filming of the Murder in the First with Kevin Bacon, where he was the guy that was kept in the hole for 3 years. The true story.
Yeah.
Alaska 338, contact approach 125.35, see ya.
125.35, that's 338.
Now most people have seen the Transamerica building, right?
Yeah.
They're not going to see it the way you're about to see it.
Number 854 Alpha Kilo, contact traffic approach 119.9er, have a nice
And
day.
what most people don't know is while we're flying over San Francisco is look, even though the houses all look the same up front, they've got backyards.
Information Charlotte, altimeter 29er87.
So you see the big complexes and you look in the back and it's like, oh, look, they do have lawn and trees and stuff.
They're lying to me. Been next to that church down there.
There's the Coit Tower.
That's a pretty impressive sight.
And if you look right down the top,
Yeah. Oh look, it's like a little hole right there. What was that for?
For us.
I don't know.
If I jump, I could probably just get in it.
And then obviously Treasure Island, but most people don't know is that all the dirt that came when they built the tunnel, they didn't have a place to truck it.
Yeah.
Because they didn't have a bridge, so that all that dirt out there made that further part of the island.
Wow, that's cool.
And this big ass floating barge here at the far end with the lights on it was actually used in the filming of the movie Sphere with Dustin Hoffman and that kind of stuff, where they did all that stuff underwater. They actually pumped the ocean water into that and
I see.
did all their underwater scenes and that. But they had to heat the water and everything else up, so they had to purify it and heat it up and all that fun stuff to make it so it was good.
That thing's huge.
Yep, it's friggin' amazing. And then you can see the construction of the final construction of the bridge, the new bridge. Kind of different perspective when you get to see it from up here versus driving across the
Parallel
Bay
to
Bridge
it.
and going, yeah, better perspective. I don't see it.
Yeah. That traffic just going on.
Yeah, we're just cruising along doing 126 knots, so there's Coast Guard down there.
Yep.
The Dolphin. They're doing their thing. And right in front of us, you'll see a couple islands out here that came off of Berkeley before they actually thought about the the environmental impact. They used to come out here and dump garbage out here. So these are both garbage dumps that were brought out, and they used to dump all the garbage from Oakland and Richmond, all that kind of stuff out here. 54. Not a good thing.
Afternoon, Park Southwest 217, 1.5, climbing 10,000.
Southwest 217, North County Approach radar contact, climb maintain 15,000.
After 15, 15,000, Southwest 217.
South 5416, North County, is that you checking in?
And then the spire over there is the spire at Berkeley, or the University of Berkeley.
Yeah, Campanile.
And then just to the right of that is a big thing with a bunch of blue lights underneath it. That's the Mormon Temple, which is one of the reporting points when you're going into Oakland. VFR, they'll go, 2,500 is the Mormon Temple. I flew there a couple times before I ever figured out what the hell the Mormon Temple was. I just made sure I was at 2,500 feet because I didn't know where it was. I'm like, what? Golden Gate Field is coming up here just off our nose.
Yep.
There's the racy track for the horses.
Amazing it's actually still going. Look, there's the traffic.
I know, I was about to say, it's at a standstill.
Yeah, we're just cruising overhead. And NorCal Cherokee 110 and X-rays returning to Concord.
Cherokee 09 X-ray, roger, thanks.
Okay, you fly the airplane a little bit. Just keep us going in that general direction. Keep a climb going. We're going up to 2,500 feet. So just ease back just a tad bit. And a little bit of trim.
Southwest 217, clear direct to Linden, contact departure 124.32, see ya.
2432, direct Linden, thanks, see you, Southwest 217.
And out to 2,000 again?
Nose up just a little bit. Now we're going to go up to 2,500.
900, climbing 10,000.
Yeah, City 594, North County departure radar contact.
The wind's starting to come up, and when we cross this ridgeline at 2,000 feet, we get
Cherokee
beat
09 X-ray, traffic 1 o'clock, 4 miles.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Westbound up indicates 3,000.
0 X-ray, 1 o'clock, 3 miles, not in sight, we're looking. So the cool thing is we just put the new LED landing light in here so we can leave the LED landing light on all the time for traffic.
Cherokee 09 X-ray, that's maintaining 2,500 for the traffic.
Sure, we'll maintain 2,500 for 09 X-ray. Now the cool thing is, if you look all the way across the valley over there, you can see traffic on Highway 4 coming through Willow Pass on the other side.
Yeah, I can see it.
And then down here is Highway 24. Highway 4 is up there. So look at all the traffic, and we're just cruising along flying, man. That's why people fly. It's not about, sitting in traffic when we can go faster.
Cherokee 09er X-ray, the traffic's now I think at 2 o'clock in 3 miles.
Still no joy for 09 X-ray.
Cherokee 09er X-ray, roger, turn 15 degrees left of the traffic.
We're turning left as we speak. Oh, wings level, right about there. A little more than 15 degrees, but yeah.
09er X-ray, the traffic's passing off your right side about a mile, 2,600 indicated now.
09 X-ray, we finally picked up the strobes.
Cherokee 09er X-ray, roger, resume on navigation, radar service terminated, squawk VFR, frequency change approved.
Oh, nav and frequency change for 09 X-ray. Right there.
Yeah, I saw it.
Scout 5594, clear direct to Red Bluff. On the fucker. Level 1.
Little guy. But he's not talking to anybody.
590, Scout 5594.
Is he descending as well?
Yeah, he's probably going to Oakland.
Yeah.
Runway 19 right. Advise on initial contact, you have Lima.
There you go. Too much. Too much. About there.
Soccer Tower information, Lima, 0047 Zulu, wind 190 at 4, visibility 10, few clouds at 4,000, temperature 9er, dew point 4, altimeter 29er 86.
Concord Tower, Cherokee 110, X-ray coming up over Pleasant Hill. We've got Lima inbound.
Cherokee 110 X-ray, Concord Tower. Are you better set up for left or right traffic?
Yeah, I'm thinking we should probably make right traffic to 19 right if we could.
Cherokee 09 X-ray, make right traffic, runway 19 right, report downwind.
19 right downwind, report the downwind, 09 X-ray. Okay, so now we're going to ease the power back a little bit. Remember that power controls the altitude, so hold back till your change.
Up 7, or is that guy coming down here to 19?
There you go, now let's just drop it.
Wonder if that's our friend, but
Yeah,
the
sounds
county.
like it.
Don't want to keep it lined up with the highway?
No, just keep the wings level just to let it come on right on down.
Okay.
And Concord Tower pipeline.
Pull even a little more out.
Take off upon approaching.
7, are you finished with 19 right?
Affirm.
7,
Oh yeah, that's definitely him.
Alpha Bravo Mike to the porta-ports.
Oh, definitely.
Oh, God.
7, proceed via Alpha Bravo Mike, hold short runway, question cross runway 32 right, hold short runway 19 right at Bravo.
Cross 3
So there's Walnut Creek, look at all the traffic.
I know.
19 right.
And the bad part about it is,
07 Concord Tower,
it's red
19
brake lights
clear
going
for
both
takeoff,
directions.
You're right.
Downwind departure's fine if I can have that.
Pipeline 07, left downwind departures approved, traffic to Cherokee inbound from the southwest.
Pipeline 07, clear for takeoff.
okay, so see the oil refinery, big golden tower down there? Start a general turn in that general direction. Put your nose on it and just continue on down. We're coming down to 1,000 feet. Sure, and X-rays turn in a extended downwind, and we've got the traffic rolling on 19 right.
Op 7, cross runway 19 left and right, taxiway Bravo.
Cross 19 left, 19 right.
See the airplane lifted?
I do see
Cherokee
it.
09 X-ray, runway 19 right, clear to land.
19 right, cleared to land, 09 X-ray. Now the big thing is when we fly by procedure, so we're going to ease power back a little more, try to get down to 1,000 feet.
Okay.
When we come up and beam the numbers, we're going to start slowing the airplane down. So right now we're going to be zooming down, notice our airspeed goes up.
Yeah, south speed.
So as we pull back, we're just going to hold the nose up.
And we're at 1,000 now?
Yep, coming up on 1,000 feet, have to anticipate a little bit. There we go. Now we're going to add just a little bit of power in.
Op 7, verify you want to
There we
be
go,
going
just
to the
about
mic
that
pad.
much. Hold the nose up, keep that 1,000 foot, because we're going to continue to descend if we don't.
Cross the approach runway.
Even though we feel like we're not going to descend, our PSI says we're descending, so we actually keep pulling back. And then to beam the numbers, we're going to put in our first notch of flaps.
Okay.
Our first notch of flaps is on the Johnson bar. Reach down, pick it up, and pull one notch. Just wait for it to click. There you go.
There, I got it.
Now we just reduce the power a little bit more. Airplane's going to descend. We're watching for the runway to come up behind the wing.
Alright.
So just let it continue down. It's kind of unnatural to let the nose come down when you're this close to the ground that your human body goes, oh!
Yeah.
So there's the end. So now we're going to start a turn between 800 and 900 feet. We'll just make a gentle turn.
Alright.
We start the turn. Remember, the airplane doesn't stop turning. If you set in a position, it's going to continue to turn. Grab that flap handle again and pull it up to another click. Don't touch the button.
No, I'm not touching. There you go, second click.
Cessna pilots don't get the whole click thing, so it's not our concern. Now, notice my wing isn't exactly parallel, so I'm going to add a little rudder here to parallel my wing.
Alright.
Whenever I do that, I have to add a little cross control to get it back level.
Yeah.
Add a little more parallel. Not
Okay.
exactly great, but we'll pull back power a little bit more.
There's a slide. Let me know when.
And now we're just going to bring it on around the corner. Don't pull back. Don't pull back. Keep the nose coming down. If we have to go back up, we'll add power. But we're all good right here. Now just ease the power back a little bit. Pull in another notch of flaps. Click. All the way up. That's a big one. Okay? So now we're going to look at the far end of the runway. See the white line down the middle?
I do.
It actually has a purpose. It's not just there for you to,
proceed via
so we're going to try to
short runway 1 left.
Now we're a little fast, so we're going to control a little bit of airspeed with power. I've got red on red, well actually kind of red on pink, so we're right on flight slope, just a tad bit below. So we're just adding a little bit of power.
A little bit more?
No, we're good. Just hold that right on down.
Got it.
Now we add just a touch more. That's going to help us to stop the sink. Pull it back to idle. Keep the nose up. A little bit of incremental pull. Keep pulling, keep pulling.
That's soft.
And as usual, I suck at landing, so that's just the way it is. Okay, so at this point, we're going to put the flaps up. And we're going to take it. Roll. I've got the airplane.
You haven't got the airplane?
We're a little fast for taxi for you, so it's just a little bit safer for me to take the airplane.
I understand.
09 X-ray, I'd like to clear at Foxtrot for Sterling.
Cherokee 09 X-ray, turn left Foxtrot, cross runway 19 left, contact ground point 9.
We'll turn left to Sterling, cross to the left, and we'll contact ground on the other side, 09 X-ray.
Opposite Sterling.
Whatever, she knows. Like I said, I'm not perfect. I can't land airplanes, I can't teach flying, and I'm not a very good pilot, so.
You just managed to make it back on the ground after.
You're just all suckers that believe in me, that's all.
Good instructor then.
0047 Zulu, wind.
Concord ground, Cherokee 1109, actually, it's crane 1 right for Sterling.
Cherokee 1109 X-ray, Concord ground, taxi to Sterling via Foxtrot.
Via Foxtrot to Sterling, 09 X-ray. Damn, I love this taxi light, man.
Yeah,
it's super bright.
It is, man.
I was about to comment on that.
Well, it doesn't burn out.
That too.
It's got a 5,000 hour guarantee on the bulb.
It'll last forever.
5,000 flight hours.
Then what the... No.
This airplane doesn't even have 5,000 hours on it.
That's what I was going to say.
It's been flying since 1968 or whatever it is.
75. Other one's 67. Funny thing is the other one has half the hours. Mike was saying that the owner wants to put a iPad into it.
Well, I'd like to get just regular good radios first. Give me a Garmin 430 and I'm good.
Yeah. Be fun to get used to that.
And unfortunately, I hate to tell you, the fun comes to an end.
Yeah.
Am I a pilot now?
Did you fly the airplane?
Dude, you're part of, what, 1/10 of 1% of the world that's ever touched flight controls. Has character.